morning, everyone. We welcome you to our special assembly on National Science Day today. Today, we're going to reflect and also celebrate the impact of science on our lives, for the better or for the worse.
This day is dedicated to the legendary physicist Dr. C.V. Raman, who discovered the Raman effect. What is that, you may ask? Well, it is a groundbreaking phenomenon in light scattering that revolutionized the field of spectroscopy. His work won India its first Nobel Prize in physics in 1930, and his legacy continues to inspire many other scientists around the world.
To celebrate the wonders of science, we'll be looking at discoveries, the innovations, and the ethical dilemmas. But before we begin, let's come in harmony to sing our school anthem.
Everyone, please rise for the KC anthem.
KC high, soar above the world like eagles in the sky. KC high, colors of the earth, yes, we are KC high. Trust and patience, listening around us. Always a team, family values bind us. The elements unite us, they drive us ahead. Our houses, our colors, the values we spread. Our friends and our teachers, collective spirit. They lift us to soar every beating minute. KC high, soar above the world like eagles in the sky. KC high, colors of the earth, yes, we are KC high. KC high, ever shining brightest in the cloudless sky. KC high, work and play together here at KC high. Ignite the spark, you could be the change the world a little bit every day. Prithvi and Jal, Agni and Pavan, come together to build star power. One big KC family, resilient and strong. Our hearts filled with pride as we're singing this song. It's not just the tagline, it's not just the rule. We here at KC, we're more than a school. KC high, soar above the world like eagles in the sky. KC high, colors of the earth, yes, we are KC high. KC high, ever shining brightest in the cloudless sky. KC high, work and play together here at KC high.
Science has given us many inventions, but with great power comes great responsibility. Today, to three thought-provoking scripts, we're going to look at the ethical dilemmas for these discoveries.
Our first skit is about plastics, an invention that was truly revolutionary for our era, but has also proven to be one of the most annoying challenges for our environment.
Our second play is about Teflon. Teflon has made our lives much easier, but there are hidden dangers in the manufacturing process.
Our final skit will bring us back to the 1900s to a scientist known as Fritz Haber, who was instrumental in creating the Haber process. This process truly revolutionized agriculture, but also was used to create explosives.
Through these plays, we aim to ask questions such as at what cost does progress come, and at which point do we draw the line between innovations and consequences. So let's begin.
Hello boys, what is this? Have some mercy on us.
Auntie G, it's just plastic.
Auntie, what are you fussing about?
What do you mean just plastic? You have no appreciation for the rich history behind plastic and for the make and break humanity.
Madam G, you're telling me this piece of plastic has some sort of historical significance behind it?
Of course. Haven't you heard of parks?
Of course, Jurassic Park.
Amusement park?
Wait, come with me.
Auntie G. Auntie G, where have you taken us?
Ma is gonna kill me for trusting a stranger. It's
Can
all
you
your fault.
keep quiet? Can you see that guy walking over there? That, children, is Alexander the Park.
I would be clapping if I knew who he was.
You will be giving a standing ovation once I'm done. You see, Parks was on the verge of creating something revolutionary.
I've done it. I've created. Oh, Park is sign made from carefully perfecting the treatment of nitric acid and using cellulose. I've done it. I'm a genius. It can be molded, shaped, and colored into anything and everything possible.
You could say it was a sign for the future. But that's not it. Around the year 1907, Leo Bakelin invented Bakelite.
So, you're telling me Bakeline is some sort of revolutionary plastic?
Of course it is.
Huh? Who knew such a boring and commonplace material like plastic had such an impact, right?
Exactly.
I hope it wasn't misused for the war or something.
Of course, like everything, it does have its problems.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember Ma was telling me something related to that. 33 billion tons of plastic land up in our oceans every year. And like 100 million marine animals die every year. Isn't that concerning?
Exactly. Your mom's right. We should invest in bioplastics, recycling technologies, and cleaner productions. We need to balance economic growth with sustainability.
We better get going. We're getting late. Ma's gonna get angry with us. Auntie, can you
Come.
please drop us, Auntie?
Come.
Fast.
I understand it now. Plastic is found everywhere. In cars, in planes, and even in these sick glasses. But that's besides the point. It also can do a lot of harm. So be careful. Plastic is great, but it can also be a curse. Think wisely.
Lights, camera, action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NDTV 360. Today on our topic, Teflon, a revolutionary and remarkable material. It's used in everything from your cookware, in engineering, and even in satellites. Its most positive part about it is the fact that it can make any of your pans non-stick.
Cut. Too much positives, okay? Talk about the negatives.
What do you mean negatives? There are no negatives. It's Teflon.
What do you mean? It's literally created by an accident, okay? There's so much
Yeah.
negatives talk about it. Talk about the negatives.
Let's call you bakery. Let me show you the process of how Teflon is made.
It all started in 1938 when a scientist experimenting with refrigerants stumbled upon a slick, resilient substance. This was an accidental discovery, but it led to innovations in everything, from non-stick cookware to aerospace engineering. The production process of Teflon is highly refined. It's created through a precise chemical reaction involving fluorspar, hydrofluoric acid, chloroform, and water, heated to extreme temperatures between 1094 Fahrenheit and 1652 Fahrenheit. That's what makes Teflon so incredibly durable. This durability is part of what makes Teflon so useful.
See? No negatives.
I don't care about your happy story, okay? But the real dangers are still out there, okay?
What do you mean? When it's used in daily use under normal temperatures and under non-abrasive surfaces, what's the problem?
Did you hear about the time where it leaked out of containment and the harm it caused to the people?
Oh, I didn't know about that. I guess Teflon too does have its own negatives too.
The chemical process involved in producing Teflon has significant environmental and health risks, from the dangerous chemicals used in production to the contamination of water sources with PFOA. The impact on human health and the environment has been serious.
Well, I see your point. I guess I didn't see the full extent of the issue. But that doesn't take away from the positives and the constant measures that companies are taking to make everything safer for us.
Well, it's a classic example of balancing both the good and the bad.
Yeah, Teflon, a remarkable invention, has its fallbacks, just like any other remarkable invention.
And yep, as always remember that innovations are not always perfect, but it's how we handle the imperfection is what matters.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Teflon, a remarkable invention, has its setbacks. What do you think? Is the convenience worth the cost? Thank you.
Now we go back to 1906. The world is a beautiful place. People are happy and prosperous, and most importantly, people have a lot to eat. This increases the population. After a while, people are worried because the amount of food compared to the amount of people is low. And William Crookes, the famous English chemist, said that we stand in deadly peril of not having enough to eat. At the end of the day, it was a chemist who came to our rescue, and it was in a laboratory where the solution to starvation was found.
Here we are in Germany in 1906. We see a lab setup, but where is he? He should be here right now. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fritz Haber. He's a German scientist. Oh, he's looking at his watch. Looks like he's waiting for someone. Ah, here he comes. This is his partner, Karl Bosch. It is the two of them that created a gas responsible for saving millions of lives and probably will continue to. This is ammonia. The discovery of Fritz Haber and Karl Bosch was very important to humans. Ammonia revolutionized agriculture. It became the cornerstone for producing nitrogen-based fertilizers, leading to massive crop yield increases. This development was crucial in supporting the rapidly growing global population. This isn't the only way ammonia was used. This was when World War I was taking place. Unlike pacifist Einstein, Haber was a patriot and he wanted to use his expertise to help Germany win the war. And that was what he did. Here we are at World War I. During the time of the war, Germany was running out of explosives and gunpowder. This was where Fritz Haber's discovery of ammonia helped. Ammonium nitrate is not only used as a fertilizer, but also an explosive. Due to the events in World War I, Fritz Haber was shunned by many of his colleagues. Even when he received his Nobel Prize, the other scientists who got the prize along with him were not willing to share it, leaving Fritz Haber to reflect. Was what he did right, or was it wrong?
Today, we have witnessed three powerful stories, each a testament to the incredible achievements of science, but also a reminder of the consequences that follow. The Haber process brought life to barren lands, feeding millions with synthetic fertilization. Yet the same process led to devastating explosions. Teflon revolutionized industries, from non-stick cookware to medical advancements. Yet its production leaves behind harmful pollutants. And plastic, the miracle material that changed the world, now burdens our planet with an ecological crisis. So where do we draw the line? Science is the backbone of our progress. It fuels our curiosity, it solves our problems, and most importantly, it transforms our lives. Thank you.
Wow, what powerful performances. These stories remind us that scientific discoveries are not just in black or white. There are always ethical considerations. We must strive to use science wisely, ensuring that progress does not come at too high a cost. Let's give a big round of applause to all the performers here.
Now we are thrilled to welcome a few of our amazing learners who have accomplished some outstanding achievements in the winning accolades section.
In the Spanish language Olympiad that was recently conducted on February 15, 2025, the KC High Intermediate team took first place in the quiz. The team consisted of Jessica Sami, Nirvriti Shrikant, and Ishan Menezes of IG1.
Thank you for all your efforts. Let's give them another round of applause.
As we come to the close of our assembly, it's time to show respect for our nation. Please rise for the national anthem. School, attention.
Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Vindhya, Himachal, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Jala, Tava Shubha Name Jaya, Tava Shubha Ashish Vaya, Gaye Tava Jaya Rata, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata,
Before we wrap up this event, we would like to thank a few who have made this event possible.
We would like to thank Sam Anna, Shrikant Anna, and Jagan Anna, along with the facilities team, for the excellent arrangements.
We'd like to thank Salvan Anna for the recording of today's assembly.
We would like to thank Swayam Aunty for editing and uploading the recording to the school website.
And we'd like to thank Jonathan sir, Paul sir, and the student musicians for the music today.
Also, a special thanks to all the students and teachers who contributed to our assembly.
And we'd also like to thank our science teachers, Anup sir, Shankar sir, and Vanita aunty for this.
With that, we come to a close for our assembly. Thank you everyone for intently listening.